Welcome to another 30-minute workshop presented by the Student Success Center at Eastern Illinois University. During this session, we will explain the basic information you will need to figure out and calculate your grade point average. By the end of the presentation, you will have learned what figures are used to calculate semester and cumulative GPA, strategies to raise your GPA, and how to plan and prepare for future GPA. Before we begin, there are a few materials you will need as you follow along. First, make sure you have a pen or pencil. Next, you will need to visit the Student Success Center website to download the 2 handouts we'll be using in this session. You will also want a copy of your transcript for information on your GPA, as well as for calculations. Pause the podcast, get the materials you need, and then rejoin me. This workshop requires close attention and taking notes. Make sure you pay close attention to all information and especially to calculations. The objectives of this workshop are to help you understand 1. How is your GPA calculated? 2. Understanding how to calculate your GPA. 3. Strategies to raise your GPA. And 4. How to plan and prepare for future GPAs. If at any time you need more time to view a slide, please pause the podcast and rejoin me when you are ready. Let's begin. Before you can calculate your GPA, there are a few pieces of information needed. Above is an example of the breakdown of information listed when viewing your transcript on the pause system. At the end of each enrolled semester, you will find a chart similar like the one above that gives you pieces of information that determine your GPA. Look at the transcript and find the information you see above. Let's look at the meaning of each column. The first piece of information categorized is your attempted hours. Attempted hours are the hours of classes you have enrolled in and not dropped before the school's drop date. If you have withdrawn from a class, those hours are included. When calculating your GPA, attempted hours are not figured. However, they are figured to find your completion rate for financial aid purposes, which we will not discuss during this workshop. But for more information on the completion rate, please see the financial aid office. Moving on. The second column shows your past hours. For many students, past hours will not include any numbers unless you have elected to take a class as pass or fail. The third column, earned hours, are the credit hours you have earned by passing a course with a grade of D or better. You will need these hours when figuring your GPA. The fourth column, GPA hours, is the designated credit value for each course you take. You earn GPA hours receiving a grade in the course. Even if you receive an F in the class, those credits get included into GPA hours. The fifth column, quality points, are the points calculated based on your letter grade in the course and a numerical point assigned to the letter grade. These figures are multiplied together to give the quality points. The final column shows your grade point average, which are your total quality points divided by your GPA hours. So let's look at this screen again. For calculating your GPA, let's focus on the last 3 columns. As I said before, the last column shows your grade point average, which is your total quality points divided by your GPA hours. Once again, your quality points divided by your GPA hours equal your GPA. Take a few minutes to find these columns on your transcript. Then, make the calculations to be sure you understand how calculating your GPA works. Pause the podcast if you need to, and then rejoin me. As you saw in the previous slide, your GPA is calculated by taking your quality points divided by your GPA hours. So what are quality points? Let's look at where you get the quality points from. This slide shows the point system tied to your letter grade. EIU uses a 4-point scale system. No matter what class you take, these are the values of your letter grade. If you get an A in a class, you receive 4 points toward your GPA. If you earn a B in a class, you receive 3 points towards your GPA. And if you earn an F in a class, you receive no points towards your GPA. Quality points are one of the 2 figures needed to calculate your GPA. To figure your quality points, you need to have the following information. 1, your course grade, and 2, the credit value of the course. For example, look at the top half of the slide. Art 1200 is worth 3 credits, and the grade is an A. Bio 1300 is worth 4 credits, and the grade is a B. A course's quality points, which is in orange, is found by multiplying the course's credit, in red, by the value of the letter grade, which is in green. Let's look at 2 examples to help you understand. Example 1 at the bottom of the chart. Look at Art 1200. The class is worth 3 credits, and the grade earned was an A, which is worth 4 points. So, 3 credits times 4 points equals 12 quality points. Do you understand? Let's look at example 2 at the very bottom of the screen. Look at Bio 1300. The class is worth 4 credits, and the grade earned was a B, which is worth 30 points. So 4 credits times 3 points equals 12 quality points. When you are taking courses with different credit hours, maybe your hour class is worth 3 credit hours and your bio class is worth 4 credit hours, you should be aware that the higher credit hour course will have a greater effect on your GPA. Look at example 1. In this situation, the student got an A in a 3 credit hour course and a B in a 4 credit hour course. Both of these have 12 quality points, which means the student gets 24 quality points towards their GPA. Now look at example 2. The student got a B in a 3 credit hour course and an A in a 4 credit hour course. Here, one class has 9 quality points and the other has 16 quality points, for a total of 25 quality points. As you can see, an A in a 4 credit hour class is worth more quality points than an A in a 3 credit hour class. Keep this in mind when trying to raise your GPA.